10 awesome things you didn't know about Ellen DeGeneres. Whether you remember her from her old sitcom Ellen, or her role as the amnesiac blue tang DORY, Ellen DeGeneres has made a massive impact on the entertainment industry as we know it. But here's the deal, there are plenty of facts about Ellen that most people, including you, likely don't know. And that's precisely why I'm here. Today, I'm going to share 10 awesome things you didn't know about Ellen DeGeneres. Trust me, number 1 will come as a huge surprise, but for now, let's just ease in with some basic trivia, shall we?
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
Number 10. She is distantly related to 2 huge celebs. Alright, judging on looks alone, do you have any guesses who it could possibly be? I'll give you 2 hints. 1. Both of these people are considered to be royalty. 2. I'm sorry to say this, but no, Ellen is not related to Niall Horan. So I'm going to give you a minute. Ready? Our favorite talk show host, Miss Ellen DeGeneres, is related to none other than Madonna and Kate Middleton. Wild, right? The Queen of Pop and the Duchess of Cambridge are both Ellen's distant cousins. Admittedly, I can kind of see it when she and Madonna stand close to one another, but I definitely wouldn't have pieced this together on my own. Also, can you imagine that family reunion? What a powerhouse event that would be. Number 9. She's a college dropout. Nobody said that it took a college degree to perform stand-up comedy, yet it still comes as a bit of a shock that Ellen never really finished college. After spending most of her life living just outside New Orleans, Louisiana, Ellen initially decided to stay close to her hometown by attending the University of New Orleans in the hopes of obtaining a degree in communications. Kinda ironic now that she spends her day-to-day just talking with celebrities on her show, huh? Anyway, after a single semester, Ellen dropped out of college to pursue something that would make her life feel a bit more fulfilling. I'd say she definitely succeeded, seeing how happy she appears on TV. Plus, she received an honorary doctoral degree back in 2009, so I guess it turned out to be a win-win for Ellen. Way to go, girl. Number 8. She worked lots of odd jobs. So what do you do when college doesn't work out? Because there's no way that Ellen could have broken into the entertainment business overnight. Let me tell you, at that point, you're going to run off to work a decent amount of odd jobs. You have to make money somehow, so you buckle down and do what you gotta do. During this preliminary, in-between phase of her life, Ellen DeGeneres worked as a paralegal, an oyster shucker, a waitress at TGI Fridays, and a vacuum cleaner saleswoman. Honestly, given her people skills, I would not at all be surprised if there was another alternate universe where Ellen was absolutely thriving as a saleswoman. Actually, I'm going to write this one down. Hello, new movie pitch. Number 7. She wasn't the funny one growing up. Knowing what a charming and charismatic woman Ellen presents herself to be nowadays, it's easy to imagine her childhood as a complete laugh. I mean, honestly, how could there ever be any dull family dinners with Ellen sitting at the table? Well, that's actually far off from reality. Growing up, Ellen's brother Vance was known as the jokester. It wasn't until age 13 that Ellen started coming out of her shell. Sadly, she only found herself in that position because she often used her sense of humor to cope with the unfortunate reality of her parents' divorce. So here lies some firm proof that happiness and success can be found even within sadness. Take this little fact as a word of advice and try to keep your chin up. If Ellen could do it, then so can you. Number 6. She was raised by a Christian Scientist. Coincidentally, 13 was a rather important age for Ellen in many regards, one of which being that she was able to escape life as a Christian Scientist. Apparently, her dad raised her to believe that all sickness could be cured through prayer alone. Thank goodness she never found herself falling ill with something serious. Who knows what could have happened? I certainly don't want to picture a world without the joys of an Ellen dance. It's too dark. But on the other hand, her father did live to be 92 without ever touching any medicines or vaccinations. It definitely seems like an anomaly that someone could live that way, but good for him, I guess. I know I will personally be sticking to my vaccines, please and thank you. Geez, I feel like those last 2 took a drastic turn for the serious. Let's talk about something a bit more fun. Number 5. She collects watches. Everyone deserves to have that one sort of useless hobby that they can freely blow their money on every now and then, especially when it brings them happiness. For some, that might be birdwatching. For others, it could be antiquing. Well, for Ellen, it's collecting watches. She seems to like styles of both modern and vintage varieties, and she doesn't seem to have a cap on how far she'll go to buy the one that she wants to buy. Let's look at one of her more recent purchases. A $75,000 one-of-a-kind Rolex Daytona. Even if the name of the watch doesn't mean much to you, you've got to admit that's a lot of cash to be spending on some wrist jewelry. Oh well, you do you, Ellen. Okay, ready to be blown away by this next piece of trivia? Because I guarantee it will leave you stunned. Number 4. She only missed one day of taping her talk show in 11 years. You heard me correctly. Until 2014, Ellen had never missed a single day of filming for her award-winning talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show. It's impressive that she would be able to last 11 years without taking a day off for herself, but I guess that's just the way of showbiz. And that is exactly why the entertainment industry is not the place for me. I need my mental health days. While it is rather frustrating for some of her viewers, Ellen has seemingly strayed from her all-work, no-play attitude in recent years, allowing more and more guest hosts to take the reins and lead her show into success without her standing watch over them. I personally say that it's a well-deserved break. Take all the time you need, girl. Number 3. She's the only woman in history to host the Oscars and the Emmys. It's no hidden secret that the majority of the world at large is controlled by the whims of men. The entertainment industry, in particular, is incredibly guilty of upholding these patriarchal standards. It has a terrible tendency of shutting down any voices that are not straight, cis, white, or male. But that's where Ellen comes in, breaking boundaries and setting brand new standards. As the only woman to have ever hosted both the Oscars and the Emmys, Ellen has not only made more of a name for herself as a strong lesbian woman in the business, but she has also cleared a path for more women to follow in her footsteps. Can I get a woot woot for women supporting women? Woot woot! Number 2. She was on the cover of O magazine. Funny enough, Oprah allowing Ellen to appear on the cover of her magazine also plays into the idea of women uplifting each other rather than tearing each other down. When Ellen asked to be featured on O magazine, she mostly put the question out as a joke. You see, Oprah is the only person to appear on the cover of O about 99% of the time. Ellen being made such an integral part of the magazine was a phenomenal moment. She forever stands as the second person in history to have ever been granted such an honor. Apparently, it was one of the biggest shocks of her lifetime, but in my opinion, our number 1 fact had to have come as an even bigger eye-opener. Number 1. The part of Dory was written for her. Ta-da! Can you believe that Ellen's most tremendous role was something the writers of Finding Nemo specifically created with her in mind for the part? Talk about an extraordinary privilege. According to director and co-writer Andrew Stanton, watching Ellen perform one of her bits helped him to pull out of an extreme bout of writer's block. From that moment on, he knew that she had to play Dory's role in order for the story to work out perfectly. And that's a wrap. Tell me, did any of these throw you for a loop? Or is there someone watching who knew every single fact I presented? If so, I'd love to see who you are so that I can crown you as the number 1 Ellen DeGeneres stan. Either way, no matter where you stand, go ahead and leave me a comment down below letting me know whether I actually surprised you. While you're on your way down there, feel free to leave me a like and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to hear more fascinating celebrity facts and trivia. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.